The Open Mic Podcast is for an adult audience. The Open Mic Podcast may contain material that may be unsuitable for sensitive ears. Listener discretion is advised. It's the Open Mic Podcast.
Okay, we are back. Two short people for the Short People Podcast. Hi, we're Short People.
Hello.
Okay, you hear Vanna, and if you're watching, you see Vanna also. This is our lovely co-host, Vanna, and today we are gathered here because of Pokemon Go. Man, it hit the streets, and it has been crazy. All right, so just a quick recap. We have had a episode previously about Pokemon. We introduced Pokemon Go, and I didn't know it was going to be this crazy, so we had to do it again.
Right?
Awesome.
That was back in March with the Short People Podcast first ever episode about the Pokemon 20th anniversary. So
Right. We didn't even really know it was going to be that crazy.
didn't.
Oh my God. I thought it was going to be a prank, and then the prank turned into like everybody's dreams.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, my name's Richard Valdez. We're doing this again. Today we have Asa Wagner here from For the Record.
Hey everyone.
Vocalist and guitarist. Awesome guy, all in general. Yeah, go ahead and talk about your new show coming up with Hawthorne Heights.
Yeah, so I'm playing a show at the Wake House in Reedley with Hawthorne Heights. It's going to be a pretty cool show. A couple really cool local bands like Corsair, Call Me James, Take Action from Dust Came Lions, Amaret, all really cool dudes. I've been playing with the dudes in Call Me James like for forever. Gonna be a really good show. I'm super stoked on it. Probably gonna play some new stuff. So I'm stoked.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty jealous. I wish I knew of like an instrument or how to sing.
It's okay. I made half a career out of being bad at music, so
Oh man, then the rest of the career should be great.
bingo.
Right there. Awesome. So just a quick recap of what our show's going to be about today. So we're going to have Pokemon Go information, everything Pokemon Go you need to know. Asa also is a beta tester for Pokemon Go, if we didn't also mention that. He was on the front line of it all. Hey, what was your team when you were pretty much beta testing?
It was field testing when whatever semantics. I was the red team because there were no names.
Oh, you didn't have a Valor yet?
No, there was no Valor, no Mystic, no Instinct. There was never mind. I don't want to give away too much, but I was the red team.
We'll do those questions later. Man, that's actually pretty cool. I can't wait to ask you everything I want to know. All right. So really quick, we're going to talk about Tesla.
Yeah, we actually were going to do a Tesla-themed show, and then we were like, you know what, we should just do a whole Pokemon Go. So sorry, Tesla. Tesla's going to take a back seat. But we were talking, and we were like, what Pokemon would Tesla have? So we thought like long and hard about it. And Richard, do you want to explain what Pokemon Nikola Tesla would have and why?
I feel like Pokemon, Tesla would get it immediately, and he would already know just to level up super quickly, he would get Pidgeys. I don't know if you know this about Tesla, but he loved pigeons. That was his thing. He actually spent his later years in life following around a pigeon he fell in love with. So that's like one of his things he done. Yeah. Also, too, about Tesla, he made Mark Twain shit his pants. Like, with an oscillator. Like, a thing that makes earthquakes. He just said, go ahead, Mark Twain, stand on that. Oh, yeah. And then he Huckleberry Finned in his pants. That's a true story. But yeah, we'll go all into that. Once we go into our Tesla segment.
And if you feel like Tesla would have had a different Pokemon, be sure to call in. Our hotline is 559-492-0450, or you can tweet at us at Longbox.FM, or you can Skype in Longbox.FM and show us your mug and show us your Pokemons.
Right. Wow. We have a great show for us today. We have a lot of prizes, actually, for a couple of people. If you like the TCG game, we have a total bunch of booster packs that you could win.
Booster packs redeemable for the Pokemon TCG online game.
And then for the final prize, we actually have 2 Boomers 4-hour passes, $43.99 value. If you guys really want to win them, we're going to actually have a question later, and if you call in and answer them, you could totally win them. And really, right now, we just want to talk about Tesla, right? That's what we're gonna do though. Pokemon later, games later, Tesla right now.
We'll get it started with the king of electricity.
Yeah, right.
And the reason why we want to honor Tesla is because this month we celebrated his 160th anniversary. And I think that's kind of a big deal, especially because without Tesla, we wouldn't have Pokemon Go technology.
We wouldn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
At all.
I'm not even drinking, you guys. I'm just this passionate.
It's fine. It's
like, we would not be having this conversation without Tesla. Like, if he had not exist, we would, like, have nothing. So, props to Tesla. Raise your glass. Raise your O'Reilly's Brewing Company.
O'Reilly's
Brewing.
Yeah,
cheers to O'Reilly's.
Yes.
Ooh, catching up with Indian Pale Ale.
Do I have a camera?
160. And I challenge anybody, if you're drinking, take a drink anytime we say Pokemon, starting now.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Pokemon.
Why we suggest anything by Riley's Brewing Company. Seriously, you guys, go out. Go to Peeves. Go downtown. Drink. Catch Pokemon.
Yeah.
You can't get arrested for that yet.
Oh, man.
Just wait. It'll happen.
You can. Do it while you can.
Gosh. You know what? And also, it was Nikolai Tesla's birthday, but yesterday, just a real quick shout out for Hunter S. Thompson. I hate to say it. It was his birthday.
Shootout? I mean, shout out.
Shootout.
It's there.
It's there.
It's somewhere there.
I don't know. Johnny Depp. It's somewhere. It's Depp. It was just Johnny Depp. I don't know. I tried. We're just going to keep rolling.
Keep in mind, you can catch Richard Valdez at local comedy clubs near you in Fresno. Be sure to check out his Facebook. Richard, what's your Facebook?
I don't want to tell people. It's Richard Valdez. I'm kidding. Yeah, it's fine. There's nothing embarrassing on there. I do a fire eating thing. It's like on Derek Vernon's Facebook page, but I got to find it. I don't know. I'm crazy. I do a lot of weird stuff.
So if you were a Pokemon, is it safe to say you'd be a Charizard?
It's kind of safe to say I would totally leave myself at Charmeleon because I would want to stay the little guy still because I'm a little guy. We're a short people podcast. This is what we do. Charizard's too big.
Plus, he learns flamethrower sooner.
Oh, yes. He knows that. See, this is why we have him.
Yes.
That's exactly why we have him.
Yes.
Awesome.
And we have Pokeball cupcakes here from Megan of Megan's Cupcakes, who was our guest on the DDP last week. We just want to thank her again. If you want to hand me one of those. I was actually eating those during the beforehand.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
How many have you eaten?
I only had 3.
That's 4.
That's all of them. All the missing ones.
This is a Pokeball by Megan. Cupcakes by Megan, or Cakes by Megan. You can find her on Facebook. Cakes by Megan Clovis.
Those are amazing.
Yes. And she actually made us a cake too. We'll go ahead and unveil that in the second segment, and we'll get a picture of it and put it on screen because it's seriously epic. She seriously does amazing things with Pokemon, far more creative than the new Pokemon. So one of our questions for the night, if you guys wanted to win the Pokemon redeemable TCG cards or the Boomers passes, if you want to call in and explain to us who your favorite Pokemon is and why, like, get a little deep with it. We'll have a best answer of the night wins the Boomers pass. So call in, you know.
All right.
And that number again is 559-492-0450.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So back to Tesla. Let's plug back in here.
Okay. All right. I love Tesla. He's one of my favorite people in the world. I love the cars. I don't know if you guys know this, but the cars recently came out, and they can drive themselves. Like, there's a point. Yeah, kind of. Like, if you're heading to Vegas, it'll hit some bumpy roads, and you might die. But I don't know if you know this, but guys have actually been in trouble for falling asleep in their car while it was driving. You see guys getting in red lights, and they just, like, see them going by just knocked out while they're, driving. Like, the car's driving them. It's hilarious. They're getting ticketed, and it's like the funniest thing ever.
I think I read on Reddit the other day that someone actually got, like, in a wreck because they left autopilot for the sake of, I don't know what else to call it, on or something.
Tesla, it's Tesla.
Yeah.
Tesla's spirit. He kept his brain alive. Oh, man. He put it in all the information. He's pretty much going to be Johnny Depp. Like, we're going back to Johnny Depp in whatever that movie was that he played that nobody watched.
Wait, was it the one where he was like the vampire or whatever?
No. It's the one where he like had cancer and then like they put his like soul into computers. It's I know the documentary's name. I swear to God, but whatever.
If you can name that movie, we will give you Pokemon stuff.
Pokemon stuff. Oh man, I actually play TCG, so I am pretty interested in that. But My deck's pretty stacked, so it's fine.
What kind of deck do you play?
I have a burning spark. So if you have to play like an actual deck, yeah, I play the burning spark the most. A lot of people don't agree with that, but whatever.
Right on. Well, we have Asa Wagner of For the Record representing the Pokemon Go side. We actually have a call-in guest who's going to be with us via Skype, and his name is Stefan Tapico, and he actually placed in the top 60 at Nationals.
What?
Yeah, which is super impressive for those of you who know what it's like in the TCG community, and I believe he's also going to be at Worlds. I'm going to be going there, so we may do a post-Worlds episode of Pokemon again. And I'll be sure to take lots of footage at Worlds and photos, and be sure to follow Longbox.FM on Twitter for all those updates. But Stefan Tavico is going to be with us and representing the TCG side.
Woo!
Awesome.
Stoked.
That's so great.
Pumped.
So yeah, we're going to go a little bit old school, a little bit new school, some Pokemon Go, some TCG. It's going to be a really amazing show, man. Back to Tesla for a little bit, though, again. Let's say another thing about Tesla. On his way here to America, his boat had a mutiny, and he was almost thrown off.
What?
Like,
I hate to sound like that guy, but where was Tesla from?
he's from like Serbia or something
Yes.
like that.
Oh yeah, he's one. Oh yeah, he's from one of those
Serbian.
Slavic countries. Yeah.
Yes, I'm assuming Serbian. I honestly made that up right now to sound more informational. But yeah, if you believed it. Yeah, that's it.
More informational. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. If I don't know the answer, I'll make it up.
All right.
And they actually they had a celebration too in New York, not just in Serbia, at the Tesla Science Center. They had it at Shoreham, New York, as well. And the reason why they had it in Shoreham, New York, is because that's the last standing lab of Nikola Tesla's.
Oh, man.
He had
Yeah.
multiple.
Well,
Yeah,
he
duh.
had.
It's like Dexter's Laboratory with ADHD.
Yes, yeah. And no bad sisters. They died in the old country.
Or should I see AC? DHD.
AC. Yeah, awesome. Like, I always like to think of my character, if Nikolai Tesla was anybody, he was like Woody Allen. Like in a bad Woody Allen movie or some shit like that. Like, where he was just like, everything bad always happened to him. I don't know if you know this, but he was really, really bad with money. Always broke.
I know
Yeah.
that feel.
Yeah. Like, the guy was smart as heck, but, couldn't hold $1 on for nothing.
He actually asked JP Morgan for funding when he came up with the concept of wireless energy, which is basically smartphones. And JP Morgan was like, no, I don't want this. And now look at us.
Yes.
We would be nowhere without wireless technology.
We are
JP
set
Morgan messed up.
back.
Yeah, JP Morgan. Rethink it. Yeah.
Wow, yeah. JP Morgan, he sucks.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
I hope so.
Really? He's been dead.
I don't know who that is exactly. I don't know if it's a guy, a bank,
Should we Google?
It's both.
a bailout. Is that a bailout?
It's not a
Did you get our
bailout.
bailout?
No, he was one of the US's first tycoon guys.
I know that when him and Nikolai Tesla had an actual
He
Yeah.
died March 31st, 1913.
19th. So he wasn't even a real person even then. Like,
You don't exist. You're not a real person.
yeah, like he had a bank named after him or something. I don't know. Either way, I know when Nikolai Tesla and him had like something together, like they had the patent for the AC generator, and I guess like for every I think amount of horsepower, he got like $1.25. But then Benjamin Franklin had like totally ruined his life and talked so much shit on Tesla that eventually he got that patent, or the deal for that patent removed, or he forced Tesla to say no, never mind, I don't have to pay you for anything. And later on they built the Hoover Dam. I mean, not the Hoover Dam, for Niagara Falls they built the dam for that. And pretty much that was 80,000 horsepower. So,
Well then,
if you just go ahead and times that and do math, I'm sorry,
And then
Vanna, you're Asian.
Yeah.
Yes. What's 40,000 times $1.25? No, I'm just kidding. I was hoping you would just say it. I don't know why.
60,000.
50,000.
60,000.
Either way, that's
Money.
$1 million back then, and that's pretty much what JP Morgan should have paid him. But Benjamin Franklin's an asshole, and nobody knows that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Dowdy did math.
Daddy did math with
Thanks,
the
Dowdy.
iPhone.
Oh,
50,000. Thank you, iPhone. and
Daddy needs a
Dowdy.
mic, so he could just 50,000.
Yeah. If iPhone would like to sponsor the Short People podcast, we are completely open.
Promotional
to that.
consideration brought to you by Apple.
And Vanna.
Talking about sponsors, just bring up our amazing sponsors.
Hello
right
Kitty
now.
loves apples. It's bound to happen with
Right?
this guy.
Like right now, we have Riley's Brew sponsoring.
Yes.
Catching Up. I am in love with Catching Up. IPAs like Longa who?
And boomers.
Right.
I'd like to thank boomers.
Yeah, thanks,
Again,
Boomers.
you guys
Shout
be
out
sure
to boomers.
Boomers.
Call in.
They're gonna get a bar pretty soon, actually.
What?
And
What?
Yeah, they have to compete
You
with.
can drink and play games and go kart.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
What?
Like Fresno likes drinking and
sounds like
driving
a-
Are
so
they gonna
much.
are they gonna have a
Fresno
breathalyzer
likes
before you?
drinking and
Are they gonna have a breathalyzer before you get on the
No,
go-karts?
but they're gonna get a little cop car and just follow you around like, like the whole experience.
I wasn't
Tasing.
swerving, officer. I had to make this turn.
It's like they're gonna get little Nerf guns and shoot you. It's like the whole experience.
All right, I'm into it.
I know, right? They're changing. You have to change. Dave and Buster's is around the corner. I don't want to even mention them.
Is
but
there a Dave and Buster's like here?
They're gonna be, but
Or
not
it's gonna be?
soon
Okay,
enough.
I'm not from here,
Okay. I love Dave and Buster's, and I've been there, but Boomers, this is a Fresno. That's like what we've had like forever. They have go-karts, they have golf, they have all that stuff.
Do they have Pokemon? Can you catch Pokemon there?
Actually, no. They have 4 Pokemon stops there.
What?
What?
You guys
4?
can call in, get these passes, 2-hour passes to Boomers. Go there. There are 4 Pokestops.
That's 4 Pokestops.
559-492-0450.
Do you know how many eggs you can get?
there.
That's so
I
many
caught a
eggs, you
Charmeleon
guys.
there.
A Charmeleon?
A Charmeleon. Like
How many Pokeballs did it take?
Not even like 3, because I had a bunch of those berries, and that you can give them to
Oh.
make it easier to catch.
You mean cheater bait?
Yeah, cheater bait. I don't care. What are you? Are we king of the healing right now?
I think these Pokeballs are catching me, you guys. Seriously.
Oh no!
Watch.
I'm
Can we
wanting
do the
more.
Vanna challenge? Eating all the
I have 4
cupcakes.
cupcakes
Don't
already.
challenge
guys.
her. She'll
Don't challenge
destroy
me.
it.
Yeah, we seen the
If
stoner challenge.
any food company would like to come on here and provide Vanna, I'm on Monday, on Wednesday. I take food.
Yeah, we seen
We'll
her.
work for cheeseburger.
Did you? If anybody watched the 420 episode, Vanna got 3rd place for eating a taco, a burger, and some fries. Actually, 2 burgers and a fry. I don't remember.
McChicken and a double cheeseburger,
I
some
feel like
French
I
fries, a
over-exaggerate every
taco,
time.
some soda.
I was watching in
was
on
so
the
cold.
I was watching in on the episode with Dan Riley, just watching her tear into a sushi roll,
Oh,
man.
God,
just like
yeah.
like it was her last
Roll
meal.
one for me has like the
Roll
best
one for
sushi
me.
ever.
They have the best
seriously.
name ever. Roll one for me.
That's
The
brilliant
quarter
marketing.
Japanese in me just totally endorses it.
Right.
And back to that, speaking of legitness, I actually brought my Pokemon player ID card with me because I am happy to announce here on Longbox FM, you guys have heard it first, I'm going to be taking a small vacation in August because I'm going to Worlds.
Woo!
And Worlds is actually, I think we have like a photo, if possible, of Worlds. No photo.
I'll look for it.
Okay.
Worlds.
I emailed you.
Worlds is
We
cool.
can
I
find
promise.
photo later because we're gonna have Stefan Tabico calling in on via Skype, and he's gonna go to Worlds too, I believe. So we'll get all worldly here.
Oh, with the jokes.
Heyo. But yeah, so we'll talk more about Worlds later. I actually brought my deck with me so you guys can see what I'm running and know it's not away this time.
Awesome. Okay. One more thing. Last Nikolai Tesla fact.
All right.
When he died, the FBI literally took up all his stuff. They took it all. And actually, it was a section of the FBI that investigates alien technology.
Go on.
They actually, well, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Tesla death beam.
No. What?
That's a thing. Tesla told the world that he can destroy it with a little oscillator. But the thing is, people didn't believe him because at this time he was so crazy. But nobody realizes that he might have already had invented the technology for wireless energy, which means I have an oscillator in my pocket and I can use it. And he could have totally used it. He might have been able to destroy the whole entire world with a remote-controlled oscillator that made Mark Twain shit his pants. So
Was that how he destroyed the whole world? He just made everyone in the world simultaneously shit their pants?
right? It feels like an episode of South Park, like the
With the recorders and the brown note?
Yeah, the brown note.
It would be like, I have an oscillator that could blow up the Empire State Building, and nowadays people are like, I've got a Charizard that could beat out your Blastoise deck
Right.
without weakness.
So essentially what you're saying is that we got into a worldwide match of my dad can beat up your dad.
Yeah.
But someone's dad happens to be a Charizard.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's safe to say if Tesla ran a deck, what would it be? Would it be light? Like, what do you think it would be?
Tesla.
I feel like it'd be dark and like electric.
Like a dark electric. He'd have to be a ghost Pokemon.
Nikolai Tesla's ghost.
Right.
His ashes are actually in a gold spear in Serbia.
No, really?
And a gold spear?
Yes.
That's amazing.
How much more?
I want to just put a decal on it so it looks like a gold Pokeball.
Oh man!
Can somebody please get on that? Serbia, somebody, if you hear me, some Pokemon enthusiasts, I will give you cupcakes.
Or whatever they're calling Serbia these days. I forget.
What is it? What is Serbia these days?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Russia?
Whatever Serbia is, we love you. And
Yeah.
please make a Nikola Tesla sphere a Pokeball, please.
Or sponsor us, either or.
Sponsor us, Tesla.
Send us
Tesla
your Pokeballs.
Technologies. Awesome. What if there was a Tesla Pokeball? Like, it would pretty much be like a little bit better than a Master Ball, right?
I agree.
Real quick, can we talk about that? There's stuff inside of these Pokeball
There's
cupcakes.
stuff inside
Yeah,
of
these
them?
are strawberry Pokeball
Is there
cupcakes from Cakes
Pokemon
by
inside
Megan.
of these cupcakes?
If there is, I just
There
ate it. So I feel bad.
I'm gonna
But it's super good.
Either
Mhm.
way, mine's dead.
Seriously, guys, hit up Cakes by Megan. Amazing stuff. Check her out on Facebook. Just search Cakes by Megan.
Nicest lady ever.
Mm-hmm. So, cool
Sorry,
thing
cupcake
about
break.
Tesla is that you can probably catch a lot of Pokemon where he is.
Mhm.
And I feel like Tesla would probably be a Pokemon Go fan. What do you guys think?
Yeah, he would probably be the guy that invented Pokemon Go as soon as he invented the regular Pokemon on Game Boy.
Mhm. So we're going to go ahead and ask our other question of the night, which would be, what is the craziest place you have found Pokemon? And the flip side of that would be, what is the craziest thing you've found while playing Pokemon?
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, is it a dead body? Because that's happened.
That's a thing.
It's a thing.
We've heard that multiple times. Okay.
Multiple times? How many times?
There's actually been 2 people that found dead bodies already. 2 peoples in a
What?
week. 2 weeks. It only took 2 weeks to find Jimmy Hoffa.
Do you think the murder rate's going to go down because of Pokemon Go? Because people are scared that they're going to find someone wrapped up in a rug.
Oh man, I think that
Now that it's just a thing.
I think that we're all going to form gangs, and if you're a level 2, you're going to be a lower form of human being than me, because I'm going to be like a level 6.
You're not wrong.
9. That's pretty much, we're like devising a class system.
What was that?
We're devising a class system already by just totally, like, if you're Team Instinct right now, you're like pretty much the middle. If you're like a Team Mystic right now, I don't want to say what you are.
I always feel like I'm trying to figure out who gets made fun of the most, and I always feel like it's Instinct.
It's honestly,
I see the most memes about Instinct.
only reason why is because they're the middle guy. They're not really messing with nobody. Like, I feel like the Instinct and then Valor were totally just like at each other for so long that they were just like looking at them like, oh, we're the side.
Dude, I had fight. I don't want to say I got into fights, but I was poking around with a couple buddies in Mystic that are just like, oh, y'all are like I got called like a member of the Fire Nation once, and I'm like, dude, I don't even watch Airbender.
Oh man, you're like a member of the Fire Nation. That's like the worst insult ever.
I know, right?
No, I'm just kidding. No. Only if
The
you're
land
in-
of Kanto was fine until the Fire Nation attacked, or until
Right.
Team Valor attacked.
The
Whatever.
only reason why you'd be like a bad thing to be part of the Fire Nation if you're in the Airbender movie, like if you're one of those guys, like we're linking that M. Night Shyamalan one where he turned all the like Airbenders Indian for some reason. Like, let me just go ahead and put my culture in there. It's like not at all in the movie, but whatever.
What's the uncle's name in Airbender? Is it Hiro? Uncle Iroh. That's his
Uncle
name.
Iroh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
For a guy that never watched it.
I watched like a couple episodes. I just
Okay.
never got into it.
Okay, cool.
Like, I don't know. Everyone's like all super like into it. I'm not.
I loved it. I watched the Korra. I watched everything. I'm pretty much all around everything nerd. So like, as soon as you bring something up, I'm pretty much gonna have like a basic knowledge of it.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, but Uncle Iroh, what about him?
Oh, I was gonna say like if anything, I'm the Uncle Iroh of Team Valor. I'm just like I don't.
Okay.
Everyone just stop sucking so much.
I've
We're all playing Pokemon. Let's just focus on that.
I've seen the memes about it. It's pretty funny. There's like Team Instinct and Team Mystic having a civilized conversation, and then it shows like a slide down. And it says Team Valor, and they're all just shitting on each other with their mouths open.
Yeah.
It's like They're savages. I love it though, because it's like it doesn't make sense until
it doesn't. It's completely arbitrary.
It's like if you have no idea what's going on, it's kind of just like, why are you talking about them?
Yeah,
it's like if you're an alien, you come over here and like, why are you guys? Why are we
fighting
racist?
about
what's going on here? You guys are the same people.
Yeah. Do you think there's racism in alien cultures?
What if Pokemon Go solves racism?
What? No way.
It's like we're not black or white anymore. We're just Valor. We're Valor or Instinct.
Just whatever legendary bird you decide to identify with.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh.
Dude, truth be told, I picked Team Valor because my favorite color is red. That was it. That and it also has something to do with my beta tester loyalty, but whatever.
Oh, that's cool. Your beta tester loyalty. It's like being in prison for a while, but
kinda.
you get out and you have to.
Dude, that's what
it
felt like. That's what it felt like, kind of.
Like nobody else is playing this game.
Like I can't talk about it or anything. I'm just like stuck here, like staring at my phone, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing, nothing at all."
Funny. That's so funny, man. I have a bunch of questions for you later, I swear. There's
man. You know,
so many cool stuff I want to get into with beta testing. Like, we were talking about it earlier. I've watched Sword Art Online, and I don't know if anybody knows what the premise of Sword Art Online is, but it's about a beta tester that then eventually gets into a game, and then it becomes like a real situation where people start dying and stuff. I'm like, man, you're so totally like Kirito right now.
Sure, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, but like you said, you don't have no idea. Vanna's watched it; she knows exactly what we're talking about. But yeah, but yeah, like we're talking about Tesla. We're talking about Pokemon Go today. We're gonna hit a break right now, pretty soon, and after our break, we're gonna come back and go straight into Pokemon Go.
Well, actually, we're gonna have our call-in guest Steven Tabaco after this quick short break, and he's gonna be with us via Skype. And he's going to be talking with us about his experience at Nationals, and we're going to touch up on Pokemon Go and Worlds.
Neat.
Pokemon Go at Worlds. So, yeah, stay tuned.
Get your Pokemon friends on this, like anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are going to love this. All right. So, Vanna's going to eat another cupcake. And this is amazing. I'm watching her. We're all watching her.
Would you be a creep about it?
Yeah, no.
I'm watching you watch myself eat a cupcake.
No. I've watched her eat 5. Is this 5? How many? It's 5. This is 5. I've kept count. Just because it's like
they're little.
They're little. They are. They're not like. It's like kind of like a half a cupcake.
Last time we were a lot bigger.
Oh shoot!
All right, we'll be back.
She has a cupcake preference. Awesome. Man, bruh. Yeah.
You're listening to the open mic.
You and me,
Like, yeah, man.
Try to keep it tighter, guys.
Where are we at?
Phones.
Yeah, we're done with Tesla.
Can we silence phones?
More shows. They talk about movies, TVs, comics, music, all the Comic Cons, Anacons, Comic-Con.
I've got your person contacted now.
Okay, cool.
So, is this going to be a shorty? You guys going to take an actual break?
They're live now. You can stream and download, take it, spread the word, and all that fun stuff. Nerd Noise, now part of the Longbox.FM family of podcasts.
Longbox.FM. Fresh, local, new music. Kaleidoscope.
Yeah. Check it. This shit's for real, though.
Okay, we're back. This is a Short People podcast, and we're short people. And how are you guys doing? We're going to go back into Pokemon Go. All right, we have Asa and Vanna here. They're going to be pretty much our experts on everything Pokemon with me. Richard Valdez.
Neat.
Awesome. All right, let's do this. Okay, let's go into Pokemon Go. God, this place is...
Should we get dark before we get light?
Let's go ahead and get
Should we
light.
go Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon?
Let's go
Oh.
Pokemon Sun, because the moon's going to come later, right? No matter what.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so Pokemon Sun, everything Pokemon. Okay, Asa, we have you here today. You were a beta tester, and I just want to ask, like, what was it like beta testing for Pokemon Go?
It was really interesting. I got so excited that like I called my mom and she didn't really care. I didn't know who else. I didn't know. I told 3 people. I told her. I told my best friend, and then I called my mom. My mom was like, and it's funny because like a couple days ago, my mom asked me like, are you playing that new Pokemon game? I'm like, Mom, I tested it. Like,
yeah,
this was like a month ago. Like,
told you about.
I was really excited about it. Come on, Mom.
You don't know nothing about me.
I was excited. I like stalked him. I was like over his shoulder, just constantly watching.
That's cool.
What's the main difference between the beta version that you tested and the one that's out right now?
The one thing that I really do like that they fixed, it was the thing that made me not want to play Pokemon Go when I was field testing it, is that the evolution system was kind of broken.
What do you mean? What you talking about, Asa?
Okay, so for those of you that don't play Pokemon Go, the way you evolve your Pokemon is that you catch a Pokemon, you get these things called candy, and they pertain to like whatever Pokemon you catch. So like say like I get a Squirtle, I collect X amount of Squirtle candies, I get a Wartortle candy. I haven't seen it vary since I've been playing the alpha or whatever, like the main game, which is when you get 3. When I was beta testing, you got 1.
Oh, so it took forever.
Exactly. So if I want, like, I only got to evolve like 2 Pokemon.
Oh my!
I got to evolve a Rattata and a Pidgey. And that was it because everything else took forever. And like to get like I can't remember, but I think like because like my favorite I choose water starters all the time, so I chose a Squirtle.
I did too.
Same. I think we're all Team Water here.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
so weird. It's like a triforce of water supporters.
Yeah. But yeah, like, you know, so if I wanted like that Wartortle, I had to get 25 Squirtle candies, which would have involved finding 25 Squirtles.
And which is really hard.
Which I saw none when I was beta testing. I caught 2 Bulbasaurs, which was kind of neat.
Yes.
Didn't catch a Charmander. I actually caught a Charmander outside of my house one day.
That's
like
cool.
on Alpha, but yeah, that was like my big gripe about it. Like the thing that was going to make me not play the game was going to be that, but then they fixed it, so it's not so bad.
That's cool.
You also couldn't use lures for Pokestops.
Oh.
And you could only visit them once a day.
Dang.
They still had the what is it? The Defender bonus? What is that? Like 21 hours? You have to defend a gym or something of that nature.
Okay, yeah.
Or something like that. But what was the other thing? There was also 4 teams as opposed to 3. There was, and they didn't have names. They were all they were red team, blue team, yellow team, orange team.
Orange,
because they all corresponded to the colors that you can make your character model wear. Also, minor note: the character model changed a little bit. Like there was a couple different faces, like 1 or 2 less hair color options. Pants and shoes were all the same, but the main difference that I noticed when I was downloaded the alpha again was the hat was different.
Okay, so
which is cool, I guess.
What I'm pretty much getting right now is you went from really Wonka to like, no, this is really Wack.
Sure.
Yeah.
That thing you just said.
Yeah. Wow.
What was one of the other thing was that when I was field testing, I had more money than I actually knew what to do with.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like there would be times where like I'd go into the shop because I'd be like, oh, I have like some money. I need more Pokeballs, or like I need like a couple incense. And then the professor would be like, here's 2,250 coins. Go nuts.
They give you money?
Yeah, they gave me money.
Well, because
now I'm over here like I'm level 9. You know, I am embarrassed to say, but like I'm over here. I have not earned a.
So you guys are both level 9?
Yeah.
We both got to level 9.
See, and I'm in this really weird position where I'm not really going to play it. I know, throw your stones right now, but I saw him beta test it, and I'm not trying to be a snob here, but it gets worse because I'm a nerd and I'm a snob about it. But I'm just concentrated on, you know, getting my player ID points up, and I'm excited about going to Worlds. It's TCG focused until then.
Right.
Although I did find out that at Worlds, Worlds is actually taking place in San Francisco, California this year.
Ooh.
Which I'm so stoked about because this is my first time ever going to Worlds. And so, yeah, there's supposedly going to be like legendary Pokemon that you can catch if you're playing Pokemon Go.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
That just blew the headphones off my ears.
That's how awesome it was.
That was super awesome. But yeah, if you're going to be at Worlds, come up to me, say hi.
Well, that's one thing I actually kind of like about Pokemon Go. They have all the classic Pokemon. It's like you're not having to deal with it. I hate to say it.
You're not dealing with the black and white Pokemon like we talked about last time. The ice cream cubes.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we talk about that?
The candles.
Yeah, well, last
Because
time
it's a candle, then a lamp, then a chandelier.
Last time I was for Pokemon, the new X and Y and everything else, Omega Charizard. That sounds so cool. It sounds like Dragon Ball Z versions of Pokemon.
So should we take a vote? You guys should call in to 559-492-0450. Call in, win one of these amazing prizes. We have Boomers tickets. We have passes for... what is it, Richard? What are they exactly?
Boomers 4-hour passes.
Boomers 4-hour passes. So just
spend a
4
day.
hours of just Boomers.
Of whatever you
awesomeness?
want. Like I've been meaning to ask, what do the 4
yeah.
hours entail?
It's pretty much all attractions. So
What?
if you want to
What?
go ahead and just if you have a date, if you're in a Pokemon and you have a date, you can totally take a date there, which is pretty much unlikely.
Yeah. Call us, you guys. 559-492-0450.
Tell us your favorite
Hey.
Pokemon.
Yeah, tell us anything about Pokemon. Craziest place you found them. And keep in mind, Boomers does have 4 Pokestops. So
Yes,
spend 4 hours to get 4
does.
Pokestops. 4 and 4.
Man, right? They won't kick you out. I know Pokemon Go has pretty much turned the world insane. I love Pokemon Go. It's kind of funny because people that aren't even into Pokemon are playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah. And can we talk about Pokemon Go Plus? I think we have the photo of the actual accessory for the Pokemon Go Plus. We'll go ahead and show that right now. And I read originally from a Twitter tweet from Nintendo saying that it was going to be released in the end of July for $34.99. I don't know. Have you guys heard otherwise?
Amazon was selling it before Pokemon Go dropped, officially.
What?
Yeah.
Was
You
it
could-
like a
you could bu-
pre-order?
No, it was like you drop $35 and then you get the little wristbandy thingy.
But nobody knows what it is yet. Nobody's gotten it. No, there's no commercials for it. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Well, because I was a beta tester, I looked into it. Basically, do we all know what the Go Plus accessory does?
No, it doesn't.
Explain,
It
Asa
basic-
Wagner,
basic-
for the record.
Oh, thank you. Basically, what it is that this is another thing that they didn't have in the when I was beta testing, the battery saver option, which is you turn your phone upside down, the screen goes dark. If you're still walking,
Yeah,
you that still counts towards your egg hatch count.
that's background
Right.
mode, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
In generalized.
But when I was beta testing, I would they didn't have that,
Aw.
which is kind of a bummer. But with the Pokemon Go Plus, it's basically I don't know. You can wear it on your wrist. You can wear it with your ankle monitor when you're walking around your
man.
house if you can't actually leave your house. And it counts towards your egg count, so that way you don't even have to have the app open. It's very similar to Vanna, help me out here. The
Fitbit.
sort of, but no, there was a Pokemon accessory that you can
the Pokewalker and Heart Gold Soul Silver for the Nintendo DS.
that thing.
Yeah. And if you guys remember, it was Heart Gold or Soul Silver, and it had the Pokewalker, and you could actually transfer the Pokemon from your game via the cartridge with wireless technology. Thank you, Nikola
Thanks, Tesla.
Tesla. And so with the wireless technology, you were able to have the Pokewalker to the cartridge, and you would basically essentially trap your Pokemon in your Pokeball. I actually took my Meowth to Disneyland, and I leveled the heck out of that thing.
What?
Yeah, it was a really cool game. So I really feel like they brought that concept back with the whole, steps taken. Have there been hacks for that? Like people cheating the game with? Because I
Kind of.
remember
There was the
I would
ceiling fan
shake
thing,
it
right?
and
Ceiling
stuff.
fan, yes.
Okay, so funny story.
Explain.
It's still there.
Do you
can
cheat,
do it.
Asa?
You
I
can do
tried.
it. No, you can still do it. I have done it. It's like you have to leave it on there for an hour, and it'll probably be 0.3
So-
kilometers.
I tried the ceiling fan bit, which is when you tape your phone to your ceiling fan and then just turn it on and have it do its thing. And then I did that, and I took a shower, and then I came back, and I gained nothing out of it because I think what happened was I think you have to do it on a stand up fan, so that way it's upside down or oriented vertically. Because I forgot if I have my phone just on my desk or whatever or on a flat surface, it just locked itself.
Okay, I've actually done it too, and it actually worked for me. I used a tie that you use for any business meeting, and I did the Windsor knot on it. And
Did
then
you swing it around?
No. I did the Windsor knot onto the blade of the fan, and I left it there for 4 hours. And what I did with my phone setting, I put it on so where it doesn't black out at all. It just stays on forever instead of it doing the stoppage. So as long as I heard the music, and the music does stop after probably 5 minutes. So as long as I seen a little light, above my ceiling. I left it on there for 3 hours, and I think it was like 4 kilometers, which I have not learned the metric system yet, so I'm pretty sure that's like 2 miles.
You're a stoner. You should know the metric system already.
No. In like Britain, I swear to God, like a pound of weed is not the same. I'm pretty sure like a pound is what you have to pay for like
a loaf of bread.
Yeah, like I don't know. They have pounds. They like literally
their money is pounds.
They disbanded from Europe, so I don't know what that's about. Or like the whole UE thing. I don't even know. Most of them had to Google it, so I'm not getting into it. But yes, pretty much. The metric system's insane. I don't know it.
You know who would know the metric system?
Who?
Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla, because he's from Serbia, and you're right, sir. Drink to that.
And if you've been drinking every time we've said Pokemon, may the force be with you.
Man, can we just like have like a better drinking game? Like I was telling Vanna like earlier today about my like 2 favorite drinking games. It's Drunk Jeopardy. Pretty much you establish teams and then you drink. And then there's also Family Guy Cutaway Jeopardy. I don't know if you heard of that one, but every time there's a cutaway, you have to drink, and pretty much there's like 40 cutaways per Family Guy episode. So yeah, have fun.
I do the old man thing, and I don't need a game to drink. I just do it.
Really? I pretty much involve all my aspects of my life. So Jeopardy and Family Guy.
All right.
Random knowledge and ass buffoonery.
Isn't Pokemon still on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes, actually it is. All the Pokemons are the X and Y episodes, all the movies. They're I was recently watching them.
Take a drink every time Ash's hat goes backwards.
Oh man, it's a lot.
I remember being like 8 years old in the middle of Universal Studios in Florida and thinking I was such a hard ass because I was wearing my Pokemon hat backwards.
You were a hard ass.
I miss that hat.
No one
I genuinely do.
Oh man, that's funny. When I was little and I was super into Pokemon, I swear to God, I had this I have this war turtle like necklace, and I loved it. And then eventually I lost it.
Don't you have a tattoo?
Yes, and that's where I was.
Why don't you show the people your war turtle tattoo?
Where is it at? Where's the
Where is it?
No,
there's a camera right there.
I can't. I don't know.
Turn. There you go.
There you go.
There, it's right there.
Look at.
All right.
I just gotta look
Can
at
we?
making a dance.
I don't know. Here.
No. Oh yeah. There you go. Look at. So you go.
Cool.
Pokemon Word Turtle. That's pre through 2009. I swear. No wait. I was like 14.
We're really ahead of our time with this whole Pokemon
Yeah,
thing.
like,
You guys
I
need to
swear.
catch up.
Yeah, like Vanna unveiled the Pokemon Go, which she thought was like a hoax, and then next thing
Yeah,
you know,
do we have that video for the Google Maps Pokemon challenge?
Yeah.
Because honestly, I feel like this is exactly what inspired Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and play that clip because this came out over 2 years ago, and they did this video. They released it March 31st, which for those of you who know, that's the day before April Fool's. It completely spoke to me. I actually called in sick to work, and I had tickets to go see the Reverend Horton Heat, which is a great, awesome rockabilly, psychobilly band. And I was the chick at Strummers in the corner, just like on her phone all night catching Pokemon. I seriously, I'm waiting for you to call me, Google. I already have my Pokemon official card. My name is Vanna Vandal. Just waiting for you to contact me, Google.
Right.
Seriously. And Pokemon, I know how to name Pokemon better than you guys. And I'm not saying I can do it better, but the quarter Japanese in me is just like, you guys kind of need to hire me.
Yeah.
So Nintendo, if you're listening, call me. But yeah, if we have that clip ready to go, here's the Google Maps Pokemon Challenge before Pokemon Go 2014, son.
Yeah.
At Google, we seek to hire the most exceptional people. Today, we're announcing a new job role and challenge. Pokemon Master. Pokemon Masters are the world's greatest digital explorers, and their passion for exploring will take our maps to the next dimension.
It's always been important to us to have the most qualified employees at Google. Now, using the technology created by the Google Maps team, we've prepared the most rigorous test known to man to find the world's best Pokemon Master.
applicants must explore all types of terrain with Google Maps on their iPhone or Android to find each and every one of the wild Pokemon.
Applicants who collect every single Pokemon will be invited to the Googleplex to participate in the final round of hiring. The winner will start at Google on September 1st, 2014. We're eagerly awaiting your participation.
After updating, open the app, tap search and press start to begin locating the many Pokemon hidden throughout the map. Side effects of the Pokemon Challenge may include extreme excitement and a sense of accomplishment. Do not operate the Pokemon Challenge in Google Maps while driving or operating heavy machinery. Our hiring committee must first battle to determine who can best judge the Pokemon Master. The battle date has yet to be set, so the role of Pokemon Master is not yet available. Visit www.google.com/jobs for a list of open roles.
Oh
I went to that website.
Asa, was that what it was like? I swear to God, it looked like that's what you probably.
You didn't even do that, did you?
I didn't know it was a thing.
I called in from work. That was 2014. But like, you got to do like the real version. Like what they advertised was totally not what it was. It was actually like regular basic Google Maps. And I mean, literally just Google Maps. So like, I was sitting there and I was like, I'm gonna type in Area 51. You guys want to know what I found at Area 51?
What'd you find at Area 51?
I found Mewtwo. Oh, yeah. And then I went to Disney World because I was like, one of my dreams was just to always catch Pokemon at Disney property. So I went to Disney World and I went to the Haunted Mansion, and you guys know what I caught? What? Guess what type of Pokemon I caught?
Oh, can I take a guess?
Guess.
Was it a Snorlax?
No.
Oh.
Ghost Pokemon.
Ghost, close. It was a psychic type Pokemon.
Ooh.
You know which one?
Was it Mewtwo?
No, it was a Sableye.
Oh!
So I caught a Sableye at a Haunted Mansion. And then I went to Japan. There's like, I don't know, like 25 Pokemon. But like towards the end of the night, I like caught them all. And it's funny because it had like 150 out of 150 caught. But then it was like, oh, where's the last, Pokemon? So, and it kept changing locations like every 3 hours.
What happens is you have to go to Vermilion City, and then you have to use Surf and go to the right. And then you got to use Strength to move the truck. And that's how you get Mew. It's an old Pokemon Red hack. No,
yeah.
No one.
I don't know what you just said right now. But you do it,
you never did that.
I think he had a little too many Pokemon Leaf Green during the break.
All I know is like the candy hack. You go and get that little glitch thing. You catch it or something.
Yeah, missing now.
Yeah, missing.
You guys never did the Mew hack?
I did. No. I did the rare candy.
Dude, me and my dad. That was like me and my dad's like jam.
What?
Yeah, I did the rare candy hack.
Yeah, everyone does. They do it with the Master Ball hack too.
Yeah,
same thing.
Master Ball. Well, that's all I knew. What? Explain to me what that is, really quick.
Okay, so you're essentially breaking the game. Well, no, it's a weird coding thing. Like the route that's left of Lavender Town.
Yes.
You know how there's like an underground path, and then there's like the 4 trainers, kind of like by the little house where the underground path is. Mm-hmm. The third one down, he's like a gambler. What happens is you have to I forget how you're supposed to. There's a middle part, but I know what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go down to him right before like he encounters you. Like he's like sees you and is just like, oh, we have to fight now.
Oh, okay.
Right before you press down, you press start, you use fly with and you go to Vermilion City. And then, he does a whole, like, I saw you thing, we have to fight, but he walks over to you, but you've already flown away, so nothing happens. Mm-hmm. And then you go down to Vermilion City, you go to the SSN, you go to the pier, you surf, you go to the right, and then there's a truck.
Shit,
it's a truck. I know.
All right. What agent? It was just like, hey, you know what we're gonna do? Make some guys.
Well, because it's because it's breaking the game. The only way you can actually get Mew like the legit way is if you go to like a weird convention thing.
Yeah. You're breaking time and space. I understand.
Essentially,
that.
Yeah. But yeah, you use strength. You use it on the truck, and then you hear Mew's cry, and then you have the encounter with Mew, and he's like level 5.
So you
something.
break time and space, and then eventually you get into this truck where eventually you see this Pokemon that
Yep.
has the power of everything.
Yep. My dad taught me that.
Conspiracy.
My dad taught me that trick because he knew how to use the internet better than I could.
The Japanese and Nintendo invented Doctor Who. I'm just saying. That's pretty much Doctor Who.
I could see that.
I can see that.
All right.
So, for those of you who don't know, Pokemon Go was actually created by the people who basically made Google Earth, which, for those of you who know, Google Earth was funded by the CIA. So how do we feel about that? Where's our Dale Gribbles? Where's our Rusty Shackleford
I hate
on
to
this?
say it.
I don't know. Maybe that's subconsciously why I'm not ready to play Pokemon Go yet. I don't know.
I'm gonna Rusty Shackleford all over this. I don't know if you guys have recently been aware of the news. There has been a man that has been killed by a drone on U.S. soil. What? Okay. Then Pokemon Go comes out next week. Oh, shit. Yeah, this drone shit was pretty awesome. Let's just go ahead and figure out this geo mapping shit and then get everybody to turn on all their cameras. And then, yeah, Pokemon Go is what happened. So I'm going to Dale Gribble, Rusty Shackleford all over this and say that, guess what? We just all invulnerably just gave everybody every bit of information about our houses, everywhere we work, and everywhere we do anything.
Oh, remember there was that whole thing like it's like, you know, what happens when you actually like sign up for Pokemon Go, and it essentially in the user agreement you sign away your soul.
Yeah.
Really?
Like,
what do you mean?
Like Butters, let's go back to South Park. Butters episode where
the
he
ass
becomes
to mouth episode?
Yeah. He Miss Centipedes himself every day, and he keeps saying, "Yeah, let's go ahead and add another person into that." Oh man,
I'm gonna act like I know what you guys are talking about.
You do?
I don't.
You don't watch South Park?
You do not?
I do,
South
but
Park?
no, I
Yeah.
don't keep up with it that much.
Chin Pokemon.
I was gonna say I've seen the Chin Pokemon episode.
No, basically, he doesn't read what Kenny doesn't read what he's agreeing to.
Butters.
So no, it's Butters. It's Kenny.
Butters. I forget. Either way,
Kenny.
It sounds like something Butters would do, though.
I feel like I drink a lot, so you're right.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. Anyways, so Kenny, he basically pretty much signs without reading, and they get him to agree to be sewn into a basic human centipede-powered iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's an iPad.
Read
It's
what
like-
you're signing, you guys.
Steve Jobs was evil. No,
It
I
happens.
love the part where the Japanese guy and he could like either eat like vanilla custard or like some crazy fish thing. And he's like, "But I love fish." It was like some weird thing. I don't know. You have to watch the episode.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Awesome.
But speaking of which, Pokemon's had a lot of new updates. Before Pokemon Go was released, I was up all night watching the Pokemon Sun and Moon announcements.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's gonna be
Pokemon
awesome.
Sun and Moon.
Okay, I know so far for like the updates, they do need battling. Pretty much they need it to run in background mode, and then also trading. That's like the biggest part of Pokemon, right?
Yeah, they're actually adding trading. Right now, they don't have trading, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say I think like in the next patch they're working on like trainer to trainer battling, like so that way you don't have to do the whole gym thing, and you can also trade, which is funny. Does anyone have an Alakazam, or I think someone has a Machamp?
I have a Charmeleon and too many Gravelers. I have a bunch of Gravelers.
Because I know I've seen a Golem, which was one of those Pokemon that you could only get by trading, which sucked for me because I never had any friends that played Pokemon or had a link cable.
I have like 5 Gravelers and like too many Coldeans. I have 1 Seeking.
Must be nice. I have like no water Pokemon. It's the worst, dude.
Oh man. Yeah.
How many Pokemon do you guys have? You guys said you're both, what, level 9?
Yeah, I don't have too many.
How many Pokemons you got?
I have 79.
You have 79? Are they all different, or are they doubles?
A bunch of doubles, because I hate to say it, when it comes to Pokemon Go, you have to like level up pretty much with just smaller Pokemon. It's kind of more like less like back in the day, what you would do. I hate to say it, I would cheat kind of.
What do you mean?
Like if you didn't know how to cheat, pretty much what you would do is like level up your Pokemon by like forcing yourself to die like after like a second stronger Pokemon, especially like at a gym or something like that. So no matter what, every time you beat that one Pokemon, you just pretty much get like a super high level, and eventually you do it to all your Pokemon, eventually to where like your Pokemon are super high levels. It takes a lot of time, but if you're patient, you can do it.
Here I am using Experience All and just fighting the Elite Four over and over again.
Oh man, right? Well, you just have to figure who.
Yep. When I finally told people on Facebook that I was a beta tester, a lot of people would tell me like, why, should I keep multiples of the same Pokemon? I'm like, you should.
Yep.
If only because they have different move sets. Especially with the whole Eevee thing that's going on right now. Like, I don't know if.
Yes, Eevee. Let's talk about Eevee.
Okay, so I don't know if what I heard is that depending on the moveset is going to be whatever that Eevee evolves into. Like, I think if Eevee evolves into, or has a Swift.
Wait, do you still think it's random?
No, well, that's the thing. I don't have enough Eevees to evolve something yet, because there's like the whole nickname trick where like...
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to get
into.
like,
because it's like some Pokemon level where they, or episode where they... find that like Eevee camp, and then there's Rainer,
there's these
other Blazer, and
Eevee brothers that they have. They each have like each different evolution of Eevee, and so let's say you have Pokemon Go, you have a bunch of Eevees. You want an evolution one? Pretty much you would name it the evolution of one of those Eevees in the episode they had. So
so like if you wanted a Vaporeon, it was like Rainer, or something.
Rain or Rainer.
It's like Rainer and then Blazer and then something else. I can't remember Jolteon.
Just so you guys know, from the internet, we got Rob saying he's level 9. Sorry, I don't know Pokemon at all. Level 9, 45 unique Pokemon, grinding up Pidgeys and Rattatas into candy.
Yep, that's how you play it.
That's how you do it. Hey, let me
keep grinding, dude.
This is Greek to me. I'm sorry.
No, well, what I do is I save my things until because like I said, I go to Boomers a lot. Boomers, and Riley's Brew. That's what I do.
Boomers has 4 Pokestops.
Yeah. I go there. I've actually gotten 2 magic eggs from there. What? And with a magic egg, you get double experience. So I save my little Pokemon, and you know what I do? I just start evolving them. I started 4 days ago. I just say it. I actually
4 days ago,
4 or 5 days
and
ago.
you're already at level 9.
God. Yeah. I'm a cheater, and I don't care. I just say it. I don't know if you guys watched Mr. Robot. This is my favorite line from an episode of Mr. Robot. The guy goes, "Hey. My dad was a thief," or something like that, and he used to always tell me the same thing. He goes, "Hey, if I cheat and that's my thing to society, or I steal," or that's what he says, "I steal and that's my thing to society. If I get caught, then I'll totally go to jail. But if you don't catch me, I earned what I stole. So if I'm cheating and nobody cares, yeah, I'm gonna cheat. Fuck yeah.
All right,
that's my ceiling fan trick, Eevee trick. I'm actually gonna try that. I don't have enough Eevees yet." But the guy on the website, keep grinding, dude. I'd say look for a lot of Pokestops, get a bunch of stuff. Incense, especially in Tower. I was in Tower.
Did you go to the pub crawl? Actually,
yes.
We wanted to talk about the Fresno Zombie Society.
Oh, man. Fresno
Those are
Zombie
awesome
Society.
people.
They're the best.
Shout out to Ashley and Patrick, the homies of Fresno Zombie Society. They're actually promoting something with the Fresno Grizzlies.
Did they do?
Yeah, they're doing.
They're doing that.
Like
I think
crawl,
it's
right?
it's a July 24th, I believe. It's we actually have the
it's
image.
It's
the Poke Grizz Night presented by the Fresno Zombie Society, and that's going to be July 24th at Chansey Park. And it's this Sunday at 4. And I think the concept behind that is you catch Pokemon at the Grizzly Stadium. Like, it's welcome. Like, bring your cell phone, do that person.
Downtown's amazing. I love downtown now.
Yeah. So did you go to the pub crawl, Richard? The Fresno Zombie Society Pokemon Go pub crawl?
So many people. It was a ridiculous thing to see where, like, honestly, I was catching Pokemon, but I felt weird because, like, I didn't know if whatever Pokemon I saw, they caught if I didn't get to catch them after that. So I was kind of pissed. Like, whoa, they're like in my fishing spot. No, but in Tower, like on Saturday, there was so many people. Corner full of people I seen just sitting there on their phones, which was kind of weird. Like, kind of like a weird, like, situation. Like, you seen like in Vanilla Sky or something like that. Like the worst movie, but it was kind of trippy. But yeah, like, it was cool. Like, the pub crawl was awesome. I've been to a recent pub crawl, superhero crawl. I loved it. 13 bars, 1 drink at every bar. I'm so little that would kill me. Like, I loved it though. It was an awesome.
But you
thing.
walked it off because you're walking everywhere.
No. My my favorite part about the walking everywhere. I swear to God, I catch like one Poke egg, and I got like actually got a starter Pokemon from a 2 egg. Is that
what? A 2K egg?
A 2 egg, yeah. I don't know if you guys know this, but 2 eggs have starter Pokemon in them. If you hatch enough of them, eventually you get one. Yeah. There's a lot of hacks you get from here.
Law of averages or something.
Yeah. The couple Weedles, couple, the other Caterpies, and then next thing you know, you get like a little Charmander.
Real quick to dude that said that he has 45 unique Pokemon and he's level 9. I've got 35 unique Pokemon because I'm a peasant.
Oh,
and I don't really play all that much.
Well, you know what you do? You don't catch every Pokemon, huh?
I try to just because I want multiples and I want that candy.
Oh, right. That's what I think.
He did say Pyro, Rainer, Sparky.
That one.
That's what it is.
Sparky.
Those are
that's
the names. Pyro, Rainier, and Sparky.
Thanks, dude.
I kept calling it Flamer.
There's another thing that I've read. I haven't tried it yet. That if like your Eevee's second move is like Swift, you get Vaporeon. If it's Body Slam, it's Flareon, and if it's like whatever the other one is, it's Jolteon. I've heard that as well.
I think it depends on the size of the Pokemon.
Yeah, there's a whole thing about like what the sizes mean and what how that involves like combat power and.
Why do you get a fucking badge when you have a super small Rattata? Like, there's an actual badge for having like a one, like I think it's like a 1 pound.
I feel like there's like a Rattata infestation in the Central Valley.
No.
There's a lot of them.
I have a Pidgey infestation. That's why I have like 3 Pidgeotos. No, I have like 1 Pidgeotto, but like everything else.
Rats with wings.
Oh man.
If we're talking about, can we talk about the weirdest places that we ever caught a Pokemon?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, so when I was field testing, I caught a Voltorb inside of a bush outside of my house. Like on my first walk. Since then, I have not seen a single Voltorb. I caught a Squirtle in my living room. I tried to catch a Zubat on her face one time.
There's a Zubat on my face. It
That's hilarious.
happens. It happens.
I still didn't catch it. I almost caught an app. I opened up the app I opened up Pokemon Go so I could tell our commenter how many Pokemon I have, and there was an Abra, and then I threw a Pokeball at it and it ran away.
Oh, damn.
Now I'm sad.
That happened to me with a Charmeleon the other day, but I was like my second Charmeleon, so it was fine.
Yeah, like another Charmeleon will come my way.
Yeah, right. That's how I feel about girls. It's like, it's fine.
Do you throw balls at them?
I do throw balls at them. I hate to say it. I try to catch them, and then I take them home, and then I train them.
Hey,
Don't say it like that.
Yeah, no, I do.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
No. Like, I mean, my buddies come over. We all have fun.
It just keeps getting
Oh,
worse.
man.
No. Like, if you don't understand what I mean, like, it's Pokemon, you know? Like, we all have fun. I'm sorry.
Moving on.
Oh, great. Yes. Okay.
Anyway, what's the weirdest place you caught a Pokemon that isn't a bar that involves and the Pokemon isn't a lady?
Hold on. What's an Abra?
Oh, an Abra.
And should I try to catch it?
You should try and catch it, but if you don't catch it the first time, it's going to run away.
It's going to teleport.
I don't know how this works.
Get it, Dowdy.
Yeah, you know that.
Dowdy is being more Pokemon Go than Vanna, you guys.
I think I caught it.
Making fun of me.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
3 hits. 1,
Two.
2, 3. And I don't know if you know this, but he caught it.
Dowdy just caught an Abra. And for those of you who don't know, Abra is a bipedal Pokemon that is primarily yellow and its face kite-shaped with a small pale yellow snout and 2 short pointed ears with a pale yellow interior.
He's always my favorite because I always thought he was kind of cute.
And then Pokemon Go
he's
facts.
cute.
If you miss a Pokemon and your Pokeball like rolls off, you can
Doesn't work.
You can touch the Pokeball and you get it back.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Apparently, in Pokemon Go, the hardest to catch and the best and strongest Pokemon to catch on that list is Abra, Zubat, Mew, Articuno.
Articuno?
So, Articuno, yeah.
What
So you actually caught a really awesome
Yeah,
one,
because Abra's
Okay, let me just say that I've got like 10 now, and I've done them all from a sitting position, refusing to move.
So Pokemon Go,
Pokemon sit on my ass.
yeah. Pokemon No
Pokemon
Master.
Go more like Pokemon Slow. Am I right?
Yeah, No Master.
That's actually really impressive.
That is impressive.
So what's the best Pokemon you've caught, Richard?
I'd say I caught a Cubone in between like this girl's legs once, but
Is that your favorite
Stop
one?
it.
Is that the
No.
strongest
Stop it.
one?
Yeah, that was my favorite fucking Pokemon because I caught a bone.
You know that Cubone species is actually lonely and its type is ground. But its species is just lonely. I feel like Cubone might be a contender for Tesla's favorite Pokemon now.
Not even that. Like the lonely in ground. Like anybody trying to catch a Cubone, it's pretty much lonely.
Listen to Rob, by the way, says he caught an Abra in his shower.
What?
Oh.
That's some next level dedication
First of
right
all,
there.
what was your phone doing in the shower? What technology do you possess?
There's like
He was trying to catch some water Pokemon, okay? Maybe there was a Tentacool or something.
Oh, there's some water. And there's a bunch of Abras around Chris Daddy's because I opened Pokemon app right now and like
Really?
an Abra just popped up.
Is this just like a psychic room
I
in
hate
here?
to say it. This guy like attracts a psychic Pokemon. Yeah.
I could see that.
Should I tell my cemetery story?
No.
You should. He actually has. We actually should take darkness, and then we should actually take our victim.
Oh well,
Yeah.
let's do that.
So we're gonna go Pokemon Moon here. We win a Pokemon Sun, so we're gonna go a little Pokemon Moon here. Asa, you want to tell us your craziest Pokemon story, and call us in if you guys have a craziest place you've ever caught Pokemon or craziest thing you've ever found while playing Pokemon Go.
Right.
Just give us a call 559-492-0450. We want to hear from you, and let's go Pokemon Moon.
All right, we're going Pokemon Dark right now.
Pokemon Dark.
Going Umbreon on everyone. So me and my dad died when I was like 15.
Oh shit.
But like our oh shit, right?
Yeah.
Our first game that we ever like bonded over was like Pokemon, and to give you an idea of how much of kind of a he wasn't a dick, but he liked to kind of like jab it in my face, like he beat the Pokemon League before I ever did. He got all 150, called all 250. Then when Ruby Sapphire came out, he just destroyed me. It was just like, but me and my dad, like our thing was like Pokemon. Like we like used to fight over it and kind of bicker, and he I do have this on him though. When we were playing Ruby Sapphire, I caught Phoebus before he ever did.
Oh.
So nuts to you. But anyway, so like on Father's Day, I went to go see my dad. And I was like, I'm gonna, quote unquote, show my dad what Pokemon Go is, because I was a beta tester, and I was like, whatever. So I went for a walk around my the cemetery and stuff, and I caught a Cubone, like kind of right around where he was buried, which for those of you that don't know, like Cubone, Cubone's mom died,
Yeah.
so like I kind of identify with that a little bit.
Marowak's.
Yeah.
There's
actually another there's actually another thing that Marowak was supposed to evolve into Genghis-Khan.
Oh shit.
And that's why Missing No exists.
Unknown.
There's like a whole thing, like the skull actually matches Genghis-Khan a little bit better.
Oh, wow.
Something like that. It was weird.
I get that.
But anyway, yeah, I caught a Cubone at the cemetery where my dad was buried, and then when I stopped being a beta tester, I had to give up all my Pokemon, and I'm still pretty salty about it.
Ooh.
But yeah, it was cool. It was one of those heartwarming things, like, got you, Dad.
I recently posted a picture on Instagram or Facebook where there's like a casket and like a little Gengar or Haunter comes up really quick. I'm like, oh shit, Grandpa's spirit. I'm gonna catch it.
It's with me forever.
It's with me
as
forever.
long as I have this. As long as I have this Pokemon Go account.
Pokemon Purgatory.
I was actually really surprised that I was at the cemetery and there were no ghost Pokemon. I'm still kind of upset about that.
Yeah, right. You would think there'd be like something.
Would they have a coffin in like the Holocaust Museum?
Oh my gosh, that'd be the worst.
No, it happened.
That's actually what happened.
That's a
that
thing.
Was our
No, what if that's like the
Pokemon
most,
news
like the most inappropriate stuff at places and stuff like that?
And
it
we
was
actually,
a poison ball one.
Yeah.
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 And the Holocaust Museum, it's like you gotta kind of respect it, but at the same time, they're probably looking at their maps around them and just like the urge to resist.
Oh my gosh!
It's like how many people could say like, dude, I caught a coughing at the Holocaust Museum, like.
Yeah, that's true.
Because whenever you catch a Pokemon, like it has a map of where you caught it.
Well, I don't know. Like you could put like the worst.
Like if they didn't want to have Pokemon caught there, they shouldn't have put Pokemon on the map in there. That's just how I feel.
You have the whole world.
I think that's
like,
hilarious. Like there's people like right now that are saying like my house is a Pokestop. Can you like take it off? Like there's people hanging out right here. What the heck's going on?
There are people. There's people like just you like call 911. It's like, hey 911. There's some people hanging out outside the electrical box on my front yard. Can you do something about it? And then like the cops get there and the kids are just like, oh, we're just playing Pokemon.
Oh my god, what about pedophiles right now? They're just sitting here like, I'm not supposed to be around kids right now. There's
then.
these kids just walking around my house. Like, they keep asking me, "Can I go in your house to get a Pikachu real quick?" And I'm like, "No, no."
I work at a music store in Visalia, and one of my neighbors came in and was like, "Hey, I'm not actually here to see you. There's a Sandshrew in here, and I want it."
Oh my gosh!
So we actually have our call-in guest with us.
Oh, no way!
Stefan Tapigo, and
Tobacco.
I've known you for how long, and I still can't say your name right.
6 years. Maybe.
I'm sorry.
At least you got the first name right.
Yeah. So Stefan is here with us, and I've known Stefan for since 2012, and I've known him through the TCG community, and he is a longtime player of Pokemon. And what league are you a part of, Stefan?
I don't play in any leagues.
No, you're just your own free man now?
I've never been part of a league.
I thought you were part of Jenny's and Hollister.
No, I've been there like once for a tournament maybe, but I've never been part of a league. We just play in Stockton with ourselves.
That's cool. So you guys are like just like the punk kids of Stockton who just play Pokemon alone. I could dig it.
I guess you can say that.
Yeah. So you actually competed at Nationals. How was Nationals? When was that? Give us the deets.
9 rounds, 2 out of 3 is really grueling.
Oh, wow. So 9 rounds, 3 games, best 2 out of 3?
Yeah, it's really grueling.
Ooh.
Wow. So for those of you who want to do the math on that, that is 27 games.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And then it's 50 minutes and then plus 3, which can take 10 minutes to some people. And then you have to wait the extra 20, 30 minutes for them to set up the next round. So just an hour and a half each round, essentially.
Ooh.
No,
Dang.
quick question. I know Venice told me a little bit about you. You do BJJ and then Pokemon? Which one's worse?
I just got
Which
my
one's
purple
more
ball on
grueling?
Thursday.
Oh, you just got your purple belt?
Oh,
those
damn.
of
Look
you
at
guys
this
who
guy's
don't know.
prepared. Prepared as heck.
So what is BJJ for those of us who don't know what that is? Because that sounds kind of crazy.
Blowjobs.
It's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's kind of like wrestling. People will look at it as wrestling, but there's submissions. And sometimes I wear a gi or a kimono, as people will call it. I just got done training. That's why I couldn't call earlier, or you guys couldn't call me earlier. I was in the middle of class.
Yeah, we had a thing. While you were probably training, I was scarfing down Pokeball-shaped cupcakes.
Yeah, she got a few.
5. But yeah, so are you planning on going to Worlds this year?
Of course I am.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll see you there. And how'd you do at Nationals out of those 27 round pretty much games?
There was 1,105 people, and I made day 2, which is top 64.
Oh, wow. So you top 54. That is impressive.
Yeah, 64.
Wait, how many people?
1105.
Oh my god. That's
That's only in my division. But all divisions together, it might be like 2,000 or so.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And how many divisions are there?
Only 3 divisions. The
And
little
you're-
kids division,
and you're
semi-little kids
Mystic?
division,
Whoa.
and then the grown man division.
Or as we like to call it, Masters. It's my division
Yes.
too. I like it because it's just pretty much grouped up by age. So like, I'm just like, I'm at the top. They don't need, people who don't know, they don't need to.
You literally got grandfathered in.
Yeah. Do you
Oh,
have your
man.
Pokemon player ID card, Stefan?
I haven't had one since I first played the game.
Really? How do you play in tournaments? Like, what's your, like, don't you need
I
a
memorized
player
my
ID?
number.
You memorize your number? What number is it?
No.
16970.
169?
Everybody starts playing
870.
under his name.
I'm so jealous. Okay, I always feel cool because I have the top, show the viewers. I have 764455, and back in my
That's like
day it was Lugia.
like
Do you remember what
6,000.
Pokemon was on your card? Because mine has Lugia on it.
No?
No? It's probably Pikachu. It's your old low number card. Showing me up as always, Stefan. So, what deck are you running currently? And for those of you who don't know, TCG, you have a deck 60 cards, which is pretty standard with any trading card game. So, what kind of Pokemon are you running? There's like, how many? Do you guys know how many types of Pokemon there are now?
Too many.
Too many.
Yeah. Is it 12 now?
I don't know. Fairy is the newest one.
Yeah.
9? 10.
Fairy.
9.
I just know Fairy's the newest one.
Yeah. Well, I know it's over 10, but what deck are you running currently? Or is that TMI? Do you not want to give away any secrets?
I typically like to play rogue decks every year. I'm not sure if you can recall that.
For those of you guys who don't know, what is a rogue deck? Do you want to explain, Stefan? Share with us your expertise.
Ordinary, where the typical person might play the standard deck, but I would play something out of the ordinary.
Right on. And is that like a technique that you've used constantly, or do you like have a favoritism?
Well, I like that technique because it's do you really want to play mirror match all day, or do you want to play the same decks all day? I'd rather throw people off.
When you were at Nationals, did you see a lot of people playing like a specific type of deck? Like, I know Night March was really popular for a long time.
Yeah, and Masters, 21 of the 64 were Night March.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I probably counted wrong, but I counted 21.
Wow. How many Night Marches did you play?
I only played one. I wish I played more because my deck is really good against Night March.
Right on. Well, that's awesome. Well, is there anything that you want to share with us, Stefan? Do you want to promote your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Let people know where they can learn to fight from you and your Pokemon ways?
I'm here in Stockton, California at Ronin Jiu-Jitsu. Ernest Miller is a really good instructor. Very good instructor. I'm just a terrible purple belt.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, Stefan, and good luck to you at Worlds, and I hope to see you, and have fun catching them all. Have you been playing Pokemon Go? Be honest. You seem like you're TCG focused.
He's wearing a Team Mystic shirt.
I hope that answers you.
It answers. All right, Stefan. Well, good talking to you, and we'll catch you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was Stefan.
Yes.
Awesome guy. BJJ, all that. Awesome.
Yeah, and for those of you guys who are actually interested in playing Pokemon and getting one of these super spiffy Pokemon player ID cards, there's actually 3 active leagues here in Fresno, California. One of them being the Crazy Squirtle Gym over on Bullard and First at Crazy Squirrel Games, and they have their Pokemon League every Thursday at 5 p.m. And there's still a good month left of the season before Pokemon Worlds goes on, so it's not too late to start playing. And if you want to just go as a tourist, too, Worlds is open in San Francisco to that as well.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the sweet merch.
I'm not good enough to play, Worlds. I'll, play Vanna, and she'll just murder me. I already know that. She has a built deck. I don't. I'm, kind of nerdy, but not too nerdy enough to, be able to dominate. But at the same time, though, Vanna pretty much will murk me in the waters. I understand that. I'm not even trying to play her.
And it's funny, too, because I actually haven't been playing Pokemon Go. Like I said, I kind of felt a little burned out because I watched Asa do it when he was doing the beta testing. Personally, I don't really want to download it until I get the Pokemon Go Plus. I'm the kind of person that's I get really addicted. Like I said, when they just came up with Pokemon Go, Google Maps Pokemon Challenge, I took work off and I was that nerd at a show watching a band in the corner sitting on my phone catching Pokemon, and that wasn't nearly half as cool as what Pokemon Go is now. So I have to pace myself because, like I said, I get addicted. I will try to catch them all in a week. You won't see me from work. It happens.
Cocaine's a bitch.
Not even, dude.
Yeah, if cocaine's a bitch and
cupcakes.
Pokemon is Pokemon's a hooker on drugs.
We should actually show everybody. We should have our cake unveiling right now. Oh my gosh,
cake unveiling. Is Vanna ready?
Cakes by Megan actually stopped by again. She was a guest on the DDP. You can find her Cakes by Megan Clovis on Facebook.com. And she actually made us a cake symbolizing Pokemon Go. So we're going to go ahead and have that unveiling right now.
Ooh, Vanna is gonna unveil just like Vanna from.
She's just looking for a reason to eat more sweets.
I know, she's been waiting to cut it.
Problem.
She's waiting to cut it.
I don't know if I can do this.
Where's this at?
Please don't drop the cake.
I'm not gonna drop the cake. Can we get this? Okay.
Pinky.
Yeah, that is a Pokemon Go cake.
It looks like a smartphone, and it's got a Pokeball with Pikachu.
It is amazing, right?
Yeah.
That's really well done.
That is well done. I swear to God, that was my 4th Pokemon I caught. I caught a Pikachu really early on. I was spoiled.
Yeah, dude, I remember like all my friends on Facebook were like, dude, I cannot find Pikachu for anything in the world. I'm like, why does it? It's just Pikachu.
I live next to where they had like an electronic like box or something like that. So I guess it was like, I don't know, like, hey, let's put...
It's just going to happen.
Yeah. I actually caught a polyrath next to a canal.
What?
Yeah.
Like a polyrath?
Yeah.
No way.
A water-type Pokemon
like
by
the full polyrath. Because, like, I hit level 9, and after level 9, I started actually getting full evolution. So I'm just saying, like, there's a whole world when I guess you get to the 10s.
So, yeah.
And I've heard that once you get to the 20s, you start getting, like, extra super cool balls. And then if you're, like,
More
a level
balls?
30, you get master balls.
Oh, dude, when I was beta testing, like, I'd go to, like, Pokestops and get, like, Great and Ultra Balls.
Oh, my
like,
God,
all the,
right?
like, and that's the thing is that, like, when I was beta testing, I got to, like, level, like, 5.
Okay,
Can we just talk
yeah.
about like what people have found? There have been over 2-3 people now that have found dead bodies while looking for
all
Pokemon.
right, we're going to conspiracy theory corner. Right
Not
now.
even conspiracy theory. I mean,
It's not a conspiracy theory if it actually happened.
Yeah.
True, but at the same time, I mean,
Yes.
software developed by the CIA.
Yes.
But just to name a few, do we have the Pokemon Go
video?
video?
Yeah.
Experience Pokemon Go.
Working on it.
Okay. Well, let's just.
So we'll go ahead and look at that.
Whoops.
Oop, yeah.
And then we're gonna play a game before we end the night, and it's just gonna be a name that Pokemon, just a quick 10 questions, and we're gonna even open it up to Dowdy if he wants to participate. Some of these are some basic questions. If you guys wanna tweet your answers, if you can do live tweet TV, you could live tweet us. If your answer is right, you will win tickets or win exclusive Pokemon TCG online booster packs that you can redeem. There's 10 of them. 10,
Wow.
you guys. 10 times 10, that's 100 Pokemon cards online, Pokemon
100
TCG.
Pokemon
That's like a...
And I'd like to thank TVN Sports for providing that and providing Vanna with all of her Pokemon TCG needs. You guys can check them out over on Clinton and Mark's TVN Sports. Seriously, you guys, best place to buy your cards.
Right.
And they have all TCG varieties. I am being biased. They have great deals on Pokemon, but you can get your Magic cards there too. So we have the video for the Pokemon Go, and we're going to go ahead and play that for you guys.
I have never seen that before, and that is
beautiful.
one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen. That's so sweet.
Isn't it cool?
Oh man.
Is that how you felt playing it?
The first day, yeah. I called my best friend Sean, like almost in a panic that he actually thought like I might have been kidnapped or something. I'm just like, Sean, I got Pokemon Go. He's like, what? I'm like,
What
I got
disease
Pokemon
did you
Go.
catch?
I know, right? It's funny that
Are you gonna die? Like, is this important? Like,
I know
I gotta
you've been going
go.
to Fresno a lot. Okay, so are you guys ready to play name this Pokemon?
Yeah.
Lightning round. We've
Let's
got
do this.
2 Pokemon Go people. All right. This Pokemon has a flame on its tail, and if it goes out, it won't
Asa.
survive.
Charmander.
Yes, you are correct.
Is that how we're buzzing in? We have to say her name.
Yeah, say your name.
Is that what we did last time?
That is what we did last
Okay, we'll do
time.
that.
I like how you remembered that, even though it was the 420 games. If you guys like this, you guys can check out Longbox.FM for previous podcasts that we've aired. The Short People podcast you've been listening to, and back to the games. All right.
The last 420 episode, I couldn't complete a puzzle because I kept trying to fit in the actual picture of the puzzle into the puzzle. That was the worst.
Wow.
Moving on.
All right. This was Ash's first Pokemon, and it
Asa.
always... Okay.
Pikachu.
Yes. All right. This Pokemon is a water type. It is the biggest Pokemon. It is, Richard.
That's not how it works, but
Squirtle.
it's the biggest
Squirtle
Pokemon.
is no. This Pokemon is a water type. It is the biggest Pokemon in the Pokemon world.
Asa. Wailord.
Yes. You're just getting all of these.
I know Pokemon, dude. It was my
Right.
thing.
This is a
I'm
good
all
thing.
like Asa.
All right. This Pokemon is a water type. It is at its first stage of evolution, and it comes from the Sinnoh region. It resembles a tiny penguin. Who's that
Asa.
Pokemon? Yeah.
Evolves into Empoleon.
Yes.
Piplup.
Yes, Piplup.
Okay, cool. I haven't played that game.
Oh, Asa. Right,
Come on, Richard, keep up.
I died a long time ago.
All right.
My heart.
This Pokemon is a dark and ice type. It is red, black, and it is at the second final stage of evolution. It has long, sharp claws, and it is seen in the movie Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. Who is that Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
I feel like you and Asa went over
You
this.
guys
earlier.
want hints?
legitimately have no idea.
Here's
I don't-
4 answers. Weevil, Lucario, Sneasel, or Mightyena.
Lucario.
Oh, wait. Asa.
Yes.
Sneasel.
Yes, you're correct.
I should have known that one.
Wow.
I should have just known that one.
All right. This Pokemon controls time and has an enemy it should never meet.
Asa.
Yes.
Arceus.
Yes.
Arceus.
Dude, I'm getting Pokemon from games I've never even played. I stopped at Ruby Sapphire.
I stopped when I started getting laid, so I don't know.
I have no comeback.
I'm sorry.
All right. This Pokemon is a grass and poison type. It is a starter Pokemon in the
Asa.
Kanto.
Bulbasaur. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and give that to
him that one,
Richard. Let's
'cause-
give him that one.
No. I was trying to say Asa first. And then,
Don't you say your own
say
name.
his own
You
name.
are your own Pokemon,
The
Richard. You
person-
say Richard.
the person that gets it right usually is Asa, so I'm just gonna say Asa.
You just seceded to me.
So we just want to have a quick shout out to Pokemon Go for reaching the over $14 million of in-app purchases.
Oh man!
Just quick thing
Good
on that. Isn't that
Lord.
ridiculous? You
Right?
know?
And apparently
Nintendo
Nintendo
needed
sees
it.
like none of that.
No,
Have you guys heard any
Nintendo needs
conspiracies?
the after fame though. The Nintendo and Game Freak. When's the last Game Freak game you've ever played?
Game Freak. It's been a Pokemon game.
Exactly.
Nintendo doesn't need the money. Like they did.
Nintendo needs the money.
No, they don't.
Zelda.
They have enough money just stocked up in savings that they can be a company for the next 100 years.
Yeah, right.
If they
Like-
never turn a profit.
Like Japanese people are sitting there with radiation and shit. Like, yeah, we don't need money.
I mean, if you want to go that far with it, I'm just saying, like, as a corporation, they have a lot of money. They've been in business for almost 200 years.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Yeah, moving on to the next Pokemon.
all right. This Pokemon is a ghost and electric type. If you have played the games Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, you can find this Pokemon in the old mansion at night hiding in the TV screen. It can change its form into 5 different things.
I just caught it.
Who's that Pokemon?
I forgot its name now.
I got nothing. I didn't play either of those.
I played the white.
Do you guys
want to
hear the choices?
Yes, please.
We'll give you a hint. Your choices are Gengar, Electabuzz, Shaman, or Rotom. Rotom. You, Asa, what's your answer? Asa, for the record.
The one before the one he said.
Electabuzz?
No, not Electabuzz. It was
Shaman, Rotom?
that one. Shaman.
All right.
No, not Shaman, because he's a grass type. Never mind.
Yes. So are you going to go with Rotom,
Yeah, I'm going to go with Rotom.
All right.
Wait. That's okay.
Shaman's like the cute little hedgehog thing, right?
You guys are both right.
Okay, cool. Just give him the point. He needs it.
No, I do need it. But if she would have did it for you, like, wait, I would have been like, no.
So Asa has 7.
Okay.
You have 3.
1?
3.
Okay.
3. We're being generous.
Yeah. Being nice.
Final answer, you guys. This Pokemon is an electric and flying type. It is legendary and one of the keys to awaken Lugia. It was seen in the movie Pokemon 2000.
Oh, Asa.
Yes.
Zapdos.
Yes.
Dang it.
# Team Instinct or something.
Yeah, I'm in Team Instinct. You're Team Valor, right?
Yeah.
Are you Team Valor? Like,
yeah, I'm Team Valor. Yeah, that was the beta tester loyalty thing I had. It's my favorite color, and I'm all about like fighting Pokemon. So I'm like, all right, this is relevant to my interests.
I understand. So you like putting like ketchup on your steaks?
Pikachu.
Get out of here, you peasant!
Alrighty, so we just want to go ahead and thank our guest and beta tester and local ska musician.
Catch me in Reedley on Saturday, July 23rd with Hawthorne Heights.
Oh, whoa.
Can we get the? That's my band right there on the third one down. I heard on the way here. I actually heard my band's name on the radio and it felt weird, but it was kind of cool. It's super cool. I'm looking forward to it.
And that's July 23rd, 8 p.m., you guys.
Go like us on Facebook, facebook.com/fortherecord559. Shoot us a message if you want tickets. They're only like $15, or you can pay $20 at the door. But yeah.
Get it in advance, you guys.
Yeah, really.
Cheaper.
Do yourselves and me a favor.
More money for Pokemon in-app purchases.
Right.
Yeah, also, actually, this is actually relevant. They're going to be dropping, there's like a couple Pokestops at the venue. They're going to be dropping lures like all night.
Oh.
They're going to be dropping lures.
What? It's going to be lit.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Raining Pokemon.
Yeah.
Making it hail Pokeballs.
Be sure to catch that. And, we hope you've enjoyed.
Vanna, don't you have some cool stuff to like talk about?
Nothing that I'm proud of at the moment. I'm just kidding. No, actually, we just got done wrapping up filming with Lucha Extreme. I am the ring announcer there, so you can find me on Saturday, Channel 13, Channel 53 if you don't have cable. I ring announce and I get to wear a pretty dress and work with really beefy wrestlers. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
So yeah, every Saturday, 9 p.m. And be sure to just like follow Richard Valdez. He's a local comedian as well. I do comedy, but I'm doing the TV thing right now.
Yeah.
And every Monday and Wednesday, you can find me here at Longbox.FM on the Kick and the Dirty Dowdy podcast.
Woo!
Woo! Actually, I'm going to be live tomorrow. It's going to be my 3 days in a row on Longbox.FM, you guys. I can see why Chris has the madness.
Living the dream, dude.
I see it. But yeah, so tomorrow will be my 3rd day in a row. Check it out on the DDP, 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And Richard, local comedian.
Oh, man.
Plug.
Catch me anywhere in Fresno. All these places you see, open mics. I will be there. I do jokes, dirty jokes, clean jokes, Pokemon jokes. If you don't like any jokes, I will totally not do those either. I'll just talk to you.
You can just buy him a drink.
Buy me a drink.
Keep him coming.
I'm a smiley motherfucker, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Not so much in...
And can they find you on the interwebs?
Oh, yes, of course. I am Mexican Charlie Day on Instagram.
Mexican Charlie Day.
I just started
on
that.
Instagram.
Chris Dowdy called me Mexican Charlie Day, so I was like, I'm going to embrace it. Mexican Charlie Day.
Trademark.
LLC, all that.
And are you on the Facebook?
I'm on the Facebook, unlike my grandmother. Yeah, she's not. She gave up on that. All her friends are dead. What's the point?
It happens. They're ghost type Pokemon now.
Yes. Yes, they're ghost type Pokemon.
So Richard Valdez on Facebook.
Yes, Richard Valdez on Facebook. Well, we want to say
Thank you again to
Thanks for having me, guys.
Cakes by Megan again. Thank you. We got our Pokeballs on. I'm gonna stuff my face with cake. You guys have been great.
Right, sponsored by Riley's Brew.
Yeah, special thanks to Riley's and Boomers.
I'm no longer catching up. I'm kind of IPA regular.
Yeah. So good night and be safe out there playing Pokemon Go. Just think of this silence as a moment of silence for all the victims. Don't be one of them. Stay safe out there, you guys.
Don't get hit by a car or eaten by a Gyarados.
Yes.
Don't play Pokemon Go in your car.
Don't go and drive. Wait, don't Pokemon Go and drive.
Don't go into
Pokemon
alleys.
Go. Be safe. You guys are awesome. We
Don't
love
go into
you.
alleys for
Bye.
Pikachus because I've done that like 4 times already, and I was like, this is sketchy. But go in there.
This is like that one episode with Porygon that they banned in the U.S.
Like who's gonna rate me? I gotta think about this. That's pretty hard to rate.
It happens. Did anybody want a cupcake?
No, I think
No,
the
you're
first one
a
was fucking crazy.
They're super sweet. I didn't cry this time.
Yeah, it's funny you didn't. I was actually gonna bring that up later, but I was hoping I was waiting to get off the camera. I don't want to bring it up and then you do cry.
Hi.
Dang, too far. You know, it's funny. Last time she cried. Well, let me tell you why she cried last time. Why she cried last time? Explain to me why you cried. It's the funnier part that why she cried rather than that she cried.
I was just like really emotional.
You were into it. You got into it.
I don't know, like it was like the 20th anniversary, and I just kind of felt like.
And then we watched that episode of that commercial.
Yeah.
She's so crying, bro. That's fucking funny. Oh, you got his head? I'm just saying over, man. Dude.
I got a little bit of something.
So we got cake and cupcakes. I'm gonna like eat cake for work.
Get the picture real quick with everyone.
Yes. That was interesting.
A little bit.
I like how Pinky comes like she's gonna be in it.
I know, right?
Can Pinky be
I
in
should
it?
hold our Pokemon box.
You ready for round 3 tomorrow?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's gonna be fucking cool.
You start-
I didn't know that it was like round 3 for her.
Yeah, third day in a row.
I don't know if anyone in my crew's done 3 in a row.
Daddy's gonna be so sick of me.
Other than maybe Cuddy hanging out.
Cuddy.
There we go.
Where's Cuddy?
She's hanging out outside. Alright, cool.
She should have called. I want them viewers passes.
Just take them.
No, well,
It's kind of the curtain behind the window station.
well, I'd say
I don't know what that means.
The viewers